It is a very tricky question, Ademar, and I'll tell you why. Archaeology is a little bit like a profession, to be a pilot, which means that there are people who can be pilots, and there are people who will never be pilots. Because in order to be a pilot, you need a certain understanding of the 3 dimensions. Archaeology is the same. I met people who came to the field for the first time and understood archaeology just like that. And I know people who were with me, without naming names, for many years in the field and do not understand archaeology at all. Because it has to do with the ability to reconstruct in your imagination a 3-dimensional situation. And not every person can do this. So the first thing that if you want to be an archaeologist, you better find out in advance whether you can master the situation in the field, because the field is important, the field is the beginning. And then I think that you need to assemble a good team. A good team is the key for everything. I am extremely lucky, maybe also a little bit talented in assembling a good team. I have wonderful young people working with me. And my success is their success and vice versa. And training students in the field is something that I like more than many other things. There is no better feeling than seeing a student of mine who comes to the field, understands nothing, and becomes an archaeologist after, 1 or 2 or 3 campaigns. So, and then there are the other elements of being critical, of being open-minded, of employing the proper techniques, of being always in the front line of documentation from the using the proper devices for documentation and so on. So this goes without saying, of course, but in the beginning, there's the question whether you can understand a 3-dimensional situation.